Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the post-lunch session, the most difficult one. After full bellies, it's very difficult to listen, and I'll try my best not to put you to sleep. I just love the name of the session, Joyful Learning. I think that's where we all need to lead to. I'll start with something that I'm associated with. As Rajeshwari introduced, that I am the India coordinator for Tony Blair Faith Foundation. And you might be wondering, what is someone from a faith foundation doing in a school conclave? So I thought it was good to lead you to that. Why Tony Blair Faith Foundation was formed and what does it do? It educates people for interreligious understanding, which our patron, Mr. Blair, feels will be of the same significance in the 20th century as political ideology was in the 20th century. So in an era of globalization, there's nothing more important than getting people of different faiths and cultures to understand each other better and live in peace and mutual respect, and to give faith its proper place in the future. So that's what the foundation does. Briefly, to take you through the 3 programs of the foundation, we have Faiths Act, which is a social action program where our young fellows work at grassroots levels, eradicating poverty. Faith and Globalization Initiative, which is a university program and is offered by renowned world universities. And the 3rd program that I'm going to take you through is the schools program, and it is called Face to Faith. Face to Faith is a program where young people of different cultures come together and learn from, about, and with each other. Before I take you further, I would like to show you a video. माउसी नहीं मूव कर रहा क्लिक करिए चल रहा भैया Forget it, आपने लैपटॉप चेंज किया है क्या? The reason why I showed you the video was that due to the paucity of time, I wanted everything put into a gist together so that you could visualize what we do. And I'll quickly take you through the presentation because I know I have lots of panelists waiting for their turns as well. This is what we do. We are trying to build up mutual respect and understanding, trying to build up global citizenship, and trying to make our youngsters champions of global peace. And how are we doing that? We are doing that through new ways of learning. So what are we doing? We are educating our youngsters to tackle the issues of 21st century through the lenses of faith, through the lenses of what inspires them, through the lenses of what they are and why they are. And it is the need of the hour. That's our acronym, respect. Respect stands for that we need to respect differences as well as similarities. We need to educate our youngsters through good learning practices. Safety, we need to give our youngsters a safe environment to learn in. Perspective, they need to have a bigger perspective for life, go beyond the academic. Empathy, empathy is something that's gone missing, and I think we need to bring it back into our curriculums. Celebration, life is a celebration, so let's celebrate it together. Trust, build trust in this globalized world, where globalization is just bringing people together and the differences are moving them apart. This is where we are in the following countries. What we do is we have a teaching material which we give to the schools free of cost, irrespective of which background the schools come from. I have lots of principals from the Kendriya Vidyalaya here who are part of our school program, and I'm sure they can be a testimony to the program. I have lots of principals here from the private school community, Mrs. Arora being one of them, who are again part of Face to Faith, and they can talk a lot about it. So what we do is we give teaching material to schools, which are just guidelines. The school can be as innovative as they want on it. We give teacher training. We thoroughly train the teachers on using that, on building up interfaith relationships. How do you initiate an interfaith dialogue? And it just doesn't, it's not very theoretical as it might sound like. And then we have an online community which is very active, where the youngsters can get together, talk to each other, the teachers can talk to each other, share their projects, share their ideas, and it's very safe. It's monitored 24 hours. The students cannot send out any personal details on it. They cannot use abusive language. So I've had a lot of feedback from parents where they've come back and told me, our child used to be on Facebook, but now he's on Face to Faith, and we feel so much more secure. And finally, what we do is, when the schools have started practicing this in their school, we bring the schools across face to face through video conferencing. So a school from America would be talking to a school in India, China, we are not there in China yet, so maybe in Philippines, Indonesia, or maybe Israel. So that's what we do. So we are trying to make use of internet in a, as effective manner as we can. So there will be a classroom A which interacts with classroom B, and there will always be a facilitator who will facilitate the discussion. So we have facilitators who are trained on this subject, how to initiate the dialogue, how to lead it to where we need to lead it to. And it's not just that the students are talking on interfaith. One of our main focuses of the organization is the Millennium Development Goals. It's been 15 years and we have not reached where we should have reached. And another 5 years is when the Millennium Development Goals should have been achieved, and we have achieved only 40%. So what we're trying to do is build up a community which is looking at eradicating poverty, which is the number one Millennium Development Goal, and follows the rest.
I believe faith is believing in.
Sound नहीं आ रहा भैया.
Faith is a way of life. Every choice we make is based on faith. Faith means making the choice to do what's right, even when it is difficult.
What is the importance of faith in your community you most identify with?
For us, faith is working together, working in unison, and we trust each other. We are always there for each other. It's just like a close-knit family.
The main prominent religion in our area is Catholic. We're an all-Catholic school.
Just alone in this class, there's a variety of religions. There are a few of us who are Christian, a few of us who are Buddhist, a few of us who are Muslim, as well as some people who are agnostic.
I practice Tibetan Buddhism.
I'm actually Muslim, so I celebrate Hari Raya. Our family celebrates Diwali and we share the happiness with everyone. We celebrate Eid here, we celebrate Christmas, we celebrate Diwali, we celebrate Guru Purab, we celebrate all the festivals.
When was a time that you engaged a specific part of your identity with someone who is different from you?
I'm a non-Catholic, and living my entire life in a Catholic community has taught me a lot as to how to accept other people.
Here in Singapore, there's a very strong multiracial sentiment, and it's actually very common to actually see people of different races celebrating the same festival.
The major issue between different religions is a lack of knowledge. If we learned about each other more, and if we grew more tolerant of each other, then these attacks wouldn't happen nearly as much, if at all.
All the problems that are facing the world, we try and find a solution to them. All the activities we do, they make us more socially responsible.
We believe in community service. Students from the underprivileged sections of the society come over to the school so that they can get some benefits.
We help with making healing blankets. We help out at soup kitchens. We also have a large gay awareness program.
Who are your leaders in your life?
My hero was my grandfather.
My brother.
One of my heroes would be the Dalai Lama. See how I am Tibetan, and he is our spiritual leader. My dad most likely influenced me the most.
Faith for me is not belief in supernatural or in the power of God. Faith for me is belief in myself. Belief in my ability to take my own path and destiny. It's belief in the power of humanity that we live it together peacefully and happily. Thank you.
And these are the lesson modules that we offer to our schools. I won't go into much detail of them, but they are the 4 ones which are currently being offered: Introduction, Wealth, Environment, and Art. And you can create your own as well. So that's global issues with faith approaches. I'll skip all this. That's the visuals of the online community. Which is very safe and secure. That's the flow chart of our program, the pedagogy, how we do it. We've had so many video conferences in the last few months. These are some of the testimonials, and it's amazing. Students, when they talk to their counterparts or peers across the continents, the feeling is amazing. It's a very, very student-driven program. And students write more to me than probably teachers write. These are some of the testimonies of the teachers. It's changed lives of so many youngsters and teachers. Everyone feels enriched. We'll take questions later on. Those are my contact details. My cards are with me. We offer this program free of cost to schools, so all schools are welcome. Thank you very much.